One of the highest recognitions at Heritage Christian Services is the Jobina Bruinsma Memorial Award. Jobina was one of the founders of Heritage Christian Services. She worked with her husband Pete to make sure their son Mark would always have a loving Christian home. This award honors a staff member who embodies Christian leadership, compassion, advocacy, determination, and integrity. And it is in the spirit of Jobina's unwavering determination that we celebrate this year's winner, manager of a Second Thought resale shop, Anna Pravato.
Anna is someone who just has a big heart, and she shines wherever she goes. And her energy and her spirit, just whenever you're around her, you absorb that.
Anna makes people feel wanted and accepted and valued, and that she sees them as an individual. She doesn't see them as a group of people, like a group of teenagers or a group of senior citizens coming in to volunteer. She sees them as individuals, and that makes them feel valued, which is her goal, because she does value them.
Anna's out there just caring for everybody, making sure everybody's doing all right, and she's just fun to be working with. She just cares about what's going on with my life. I ask her about her life. She does it with everybody.
She really likes to get to know people. We have one volunteer who loves to iron. We don't have a lot of volunteers that like to iron, but this particular person really enjoys it. The problem is that you stay in the back where the storage room is and do all the ironing back there. And one day, there just wasn't room to get out the ironing back there, so Anna brought the equipment up, and the volunteer was doing the ironing right in the store. Anna noticed how much she enjoyed being around the customers and the interaction she was having with them, and continued to have her do her job right there in the store. And now customers are coming in just to see that volunteer when she's there doing her ironing, and she's kind of got her own following.
Anna's been to Guatemala 4 times, and when she first went with us, she went with the camp group in November, and she was there with the adults for that week of camp, and they had health problems that the nurse, not speaking Spanish, couldn't quite pick up on, so Anna served as the translator. And she had not served in that capacity before, where she had to translate health information. So it was a big stretch for her, and she just grabbed it and ran with it because it made a difference to the people. And she endeared herself to everybody because she really wanted to be sure she was getting the translation correct and that she was hearing what the person was saying. So that was a lot of one-on-one time. And that's really what people want, is someone to notice them and talk to them and to be important to somebody. And even in Guatemala, Anna conveyed that every single person was important.
Anna, you're a good friend, you're outgoing, you care for people like me, and you just work alongside everybody. Thank you for helping me with my life and being there for the last 5 years.
Anna, on behalf of all of your faithful volunteers, we love you, and you are fantastic, and we're ready to follow you.
Anna, you deserve this. I know that you are humble, and you're going to point to God and say you want Him to get the glory. And yes, He is glorified by what you do, but you deserve this because you freely give of the gifts that He has given you, and you make a difference. Anna, you strengthen the kingdom of God.